Hello people of the YouTube universe, Sky After Fall right here, and welcome back to Danganronpa. Last time, we found the mystery masked person. However, they were dead. Like, they were just dead! Stabbed in the stomach! Well, wait a minute, rewind a little bit. Okay, here we go. We dismantled Monokuma, well, the gang without me and Kyoko. Kyoko's still not here yet. I don't know why. But anyways, back to this point. Masked person was found dead with the same knife that they stole from us in their stomach. Apparently it was supposed to be female until Genocide Jill became a dumbass and tried to remove the mask, which then led to it exploding! Which, I don't know why that happened. It seems like a waste of... unless they wanted to not be understood. But then, they had a key, which led to this room, which apparently is now a TV show. And that's how everything is practically caught up right there. So let's continue on, shall we? Huh? Class trial? You mean? Oh yeah. Since the person was somehow murdered, apparently, we have to do another class trial, which is stupid because we don't have enough evidence when it comes to this actual scene of the crime. How are we supposed to solve a class trial of a mystery person? But let's just try.
It's the Monokuma file!
I'll read the next Monokuma file right here. Everyone give it you all you got, okay?
Heart-pounding excitement!
Okay, things are gonna get pretty crazy from here on out. You're in for a heck of a
I
ride.
can't wait! I can't wait!
You just took the words out of my mouth. And then he was gone. Reality, it was incomprehensible. Well, yeah, he forced a class trial to someone who died, and we didn't really do anything to kill him. I don't even think Kyoko even killed him at that point. Kyoko is not a killer. At least I think. The truth hopelessly out of my reach. Now we were left with was despair. Great. We stood there for I don't know how long, frozen in place. I couldn't think. It took everything I had just to keep myself standing upright. I don't understand any of this. What's despair entertainment? And I'm still alive!
I'm sick of this.
I thought that finally we could get out of here. And plus, what did he say about a class trial?
Stop talking.
Well, that part's obvious. The class trial is the class trial. What it means is that at this point, we have to figure out who the culprit is. Figure out who killed Kyoko. I still don't think that's Kyoko. What?
What the heck?
What are you talking about? I thought Homokuro Ikusawa was the one who died. The victim was female, right? Kyoko certainly fulfills that condition. But no one's seen her. And if Monokuma is still alive and active, that means at the mastermind, Mukuro Ikusawa isn't dead. So naturally, that body can't belong to her. So it must be Kyoko. There is no other possibility. The body is Kyoko's? No, I don't think so. Kyoko's been murdered? No. No, it's not possible. Exactly. Because I don't know anything about her yet. I don't even know who she really is. To have it end like this. I don't believe it. I refuse to believe it.
Quiet.
Whether you believe it or not, the truth is the truth. If you refuse to believe, it's your responsibility to uncover the truth for yourself. Myself? Anyway, we better begin. But, if we're gonna have a class trial, then that means the killer...
That's right.
Correct. It must be participating in our school life. Well, not really. Wait, you're saying one of us killed Kyoko? Well, that's not precisely what I'm saying, no. Huh? But you just said...
Stop talking.
I don't have time to explain right now. There is a variable mountain of issues we need to confirm. So I'm going to begin my search. If you value your lives, you'll put everything you have into this. This is how the game works, after all. Well, we have to check out the file. Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim has been stabbed a single time with a knife, which was completely through the body. I don't even know if that's even true about that part. They have also been struck in the head with an object that is as thick as a metal pipe. Huh? What do you mean by that? The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old. Then it actually isn't a murder victim. It's someone that's already dead. So even the Monokuma file doesn't tell us who the victim actually was. The unidentified body. Could it really be Kyoko? No. Or... I have no choice. I have to investigate. Yeah, we gotta check it out. I need to get back to the scene of the crime. Back to the garden. Well, there's bullet number 1. Now, let's take a look at the other details of this crime scene itself. Okay, time to get started. I need to check anywhere that may be important. From one end to the other. Just need to do what I always do. Well, we see the knife right here. There's a knife laying on the ground. Is this? Must be the knife that was struck in the body before it exploded. The force of the explosion must have thrown it over here. Monokuma said the knife went all the way through the body, from front to back. Does that mean this knife is what caused the fatal injury? Either way, this knife, it looks really familiar. Well, yeah, dumbass! It's the same knife you tried to hide in your drawer! Must have been in Monokuma's locky, for all I can tell. Hey, is this? That's it! The knife that person was holding. This is getting really weird. There are just way too many strange coincidences. Whoever the person in the mask was that attacked me last night were holding that knife. And that same knife was used to stab that same masked attacker we found here. And like I'm saying, the collar was different. Not color, collar. You know, the collar of the jacket. It was pointing at the front, but the collar was missing when the body of the person was found. So maybe this masked person got stabbed because when they attacked, I was in some kind of trance. Maybe I reacted by grabbing the knife. then maybe I... And if this really is Kyoko, it would mean Kyoko is the one that attacked me. But why the mask? I don't know. I don't remember anything clearly from last night. No. No, it couldn't. Ampy. There's no way. The knife of the crime. Wait, what? Alright. These look like fragments of something. They're all burnt, so I can't really be sure, but... I feel like I've seen something like it before. But where? Wait, was it there? Alright, let's go ahead and take a look at the body again. Here we go. I noticed that there was a key here, but I didn't look at this. Huh? There's something weird about the body's fingernails. Oh, these are fake nails. They're really long. But what's with the wolf tattoo? See, they seem like they got in the way of normal activity. But there's a tattoo on there. Look harder, Mikoto. Is this a tattoo? It got burned, so I can't make out the whole thing, but... Looks like a picture of a dog or something. Never seen anything like it before. Tattoo on the right hand. Fingernails and a tattoo. The lower half of the body didn't get wet at all. After the body blew up, the top half got set on fire. So I dumped a bucket of water on it. Which explains why the bottom half isn't wet. There's nothing strange about it. About that, right? The upper half got set on fire in the explosion, so it's totally blackened. Also, the top half of the body is wet. Well, yeah, because of the bucket. Yeah. In other words, there's nothing strange about the top half being wet. There isn't, right? Examine body analysis. Well, I guess that's all I can find on the body. Right? Wait. Right here. The white jacket the victim was wearing got totally burnt up. There's only a little piece left. But, Lord. Is that all you're gonna say, Matardo? Because I see something. Fine. Alright, fine, sure. Hey, Toko. Who does the body belong to? Whoever it is, I'm not gonna look. I don't want to say anymore. Well, she had nothing to say. How about you, Aoi? That's Makoto. You remember how the body looked, before it blew up? If I remember right, they were wearing some kind of mask and a big white coat. Also, there was a knife sticking out of the stomach, and the area around it was stained with blood. Apparently, the wound had stopped bleeding, but the blood in the body was still wet. Byakuya said not to touch it to avoid getting all bloody. But for how much blood there was on the body, I didn't see any on the ground around it.
Okay.
Wow, thanks. That was a big help. Now that you explained it, I totally remember how it looked. Well, having to talk about it like that helped me remember it a lot better too. So, thank you too. Before the explosion. That's another bullet. What you got, hero? It's 11 o'clock right now. Okay, and...
For serious?
Well, I was just thinking about when we first found the body. When the body was found? Huh. It was around 9. Yeah, 7:30. Yeah, it was 9 on the dot first. That's right! It had been right around 9 o'clock.
You know?
Ah, now that you mention it, I think you're right. So I think we can say for sure the body was found at 9 a.m. Okay, my job's done. Well, and the body was found. Yeah, that is actually pretty good truth bullet. What do you have to say? Good time, Makoto. I wanted to talk to you. React! What do you want to talk about?
So, in other words...
I'd like to hear your alibi. Alibi?
In other words...
Correct. I'd love to hear where you were after nighttime began last night. Well, I was sick, so I was asleep all night. But why are you asking me about that now? And what's nighttime got to do with it?
Naturally.
Isn't it obvious? This murder took place after nighttime. How do you know for sure? Because just after nighttime began, I came to the garden. I was going around looking for everyone so I could tell them about Marukuma. Hiro's been spending most of his time here in the garden the last few days, so I figured he'd be here. And I can confirm when I arrived last night, there was nobody here.
In other words...
So, the murder could only have taken place at some point during nighttime, after I left the garden. However, Toko, Hiro, Hina, and I were in the gym together the entire night last night. What? Once I found Hiro in the garden, we immediately went to Toko and Hina's rooms to get them. At that point, we all went to the gym and began dismantling Monokuma. As a precaution, we made sure not to go anywhere alone. We even went to the bathroom in pairs. Well, that's actually really weird to say. In other words, all 4 of us have airtight alibis. And the only ones who don't have alibis are me and Kyoko.
That's right.
And if the victim really is Kyoko, then I'm the only one without an alibi? Also, when we planned to go get Hina and Toko, we stopped by your room as well.
What?
But you never came to the door, so where precisely were you? I'm telling you only the truth. I was in my room, but I was dead asleep. I had a fever, so that's hardly an alibi. I know. So what now? You seem to be quite a disadvantage here. Well, shit. Well, we got his account, that's for sure. Wait a minute. Wait, hold on. Now I'm starting to get it. What about the chickens, though? 4 chickens. Wait.
Yo!
What's going on, Makoto? Oh, I'm glad you're here. Listen, do you remember how many chickens there were in here? We got a missing chicken! Oh, what's wrong? Look! There's only 4 chickens here now. We're 1 short. Huh? Oh crap, he panned again. That's so weird. I wonder when it disappeared.
But...
I was down here just before nighttime last night, and there were definitely 5 chickens then.
What?
What are we gonna do? Going from 5 to 4 is gonna have an impact on the structure of the world. I don't think that's the case, Hero, but
Conspiracy!
it's like a jigsaw puzzle. Even a single piece has appeared, the entire world will remain unfinished. I don't think that's the case here, Hero. I did my best to ignore Hero and focus on the problem at hand. Whoever killed this person must have done something with the chicken. The missing chicken. Let me check this. Uh-huh. Wait. Is this a tarp? What? Yeah, I didn't see a tarp here before. The tarp is wet and covered with mud and grime. What you say? The underside. It's totally clean and completely dry. Huh. A tarp that's messy on one side, yet clean on the other. Makes me think that the body was used in the tarp before then. Like, the body wasn't killed. It's been dead. And the so-called killer used the tarp to try and make the body not so wet at some point. Then, use the chicken to make it seem bloodied with the stab. Or at least a little more bloody. And then set off an explosive connected to the mask if anyone was attempting to see who was behind it, to protect their identity. But yet, not all pieces are in place yet. Anything else different? Nothing to do with the case? Anything in here? Nope. How about over here? Flower pots. Nope. Nope. Nothing in here. Okay, now let's check. I think I've checked everything I needed and to do in this area. But I'm not done yet. There are other areas I need to check. Especially that fragment I found before. I don't think it's Kyoko. Kyoko was in the room, but not dressed like that, Makoto. Come on.
It's all clear now.
What?
Just get...
Oh yeah! Byakuya still has her room key! Yo! Yo! Byakuya! I need to borrow something! Hey, Byakuya? No, it's not about that. You have the key to Kyoko's room, right? I was hoping I could borrow it. I'm afraid I can't take that risk. You're the prime suspect, after all.
What?
Of course, if I were to go with you, that would be a different story. Then, will you go with me? Sorry, I have my own agenda to take care of. Find me again later, and we'll see.
Goodbye.
Depending on my mood, I may go with you, or I may not. Oh, god damn it, Byakuya! This is not the time for this! God damn it. Ugh. Yeah, gotta leave this area. Now, where was I supposed to go next area? Alright, back down a floor, maybe? No. One more floor. No. 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 Aha! So there's something in the gym! Hold on, let me check if I can find a coin. I want to see if there's a coin. Fuck. No coins. The Monokuma right here. I think it wouldn't be here.
You know?
Wait a minute. It's a piece of the bomb that was here!
Huh?
Oh my god! It's a piece of the bomb! A piece of the bomb! And that bomb went missing. There's no doubt about it. The fragments are found in the garden. Where are the pieces of the bomb? Yeah. Looks like we gotta go to Kyoko's room now. To the dorms! No, no, no. No. Come on! And there we go. Can't seem to go to the dorms normally, so I have to run my way there then. Ryoku said he should be in the middle of his investigation right now. Once he's done with his search, he'll probably head back to the garden. Oh, you gotta be kidding me! You want me to go back to the garden? Fine, I guess I'll go back to the fucking garden. Okay, here we go. Back in the garden I go! Alright. Yo. You think you can go soon, Byakuya?
Let's go.
You want to check out Kyoko's room, right? Very well, let's go. Wait for me! Okay. Kyoko's room is right here. Nope, wrong button. Well, Byakuya? Well then, here we are. And it's open. Looks like it, thanks. Alright, Kyoko, sorry about this, Mom. Take a look. So this is Kyoko's room. Hello? What's this? There's something on the table. A wooden block decoration?
What?
What's that? What purpose does it serve? I think it's probably a key. The lockers that look traditional public bathhouses use them for their lockers. Is that a key to the what? No! 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 Damn it! Stop it! Stop it, Sky! Stop it! It is not that! Ugh. Okay. I wouldn't know. I've never gone to a public bathhouse. This doesn't really surprise me. It's hard to picture Byakuya doing something like that.
It's certainly possible.
But if it is a key, I think I might know what it unlocks. Really? What? Unless I'm mistaken. I'm pretty sure I saw something in the dojo that might go to... The dojo? The block key to the dojo. Alright. Alright, let's check the... No. Are there any coins I should be on the look for as well? Anything? No? Well, I checked. Let's go ahead and head back. Well...
It's certainly possible.
Yeah, the dojo. But what else is here? What do you think, Byakuya? What do you have to say?
What?
You wanted to come here, right? So what is it you're looking for? Nothing in particular. I just thought we might find some kind of clue here. A clue that might help us understand Kyoko.
Come on.
You can't be serious. That's why you made me take time to research my search to come here? Sorry. Regardless, if you plan on poking around at random, you're doomed no matter how much time you take. Surely, you have something more concrete, something to give us some sort of direction here. More concrete. Oh, I know! Earlier, Kyoko gave me something. Huh? What's this?
It's true.
The letter! Found it! What's in the envelope? Kyoko gave it to me. She said if something ever happened, I should open it. Well,
Interesting.
something has certainly happened, so open it. Okay. A single piece of paper? Under the sheets?
What?
That's all that was in there? Yeah, it looks like it. Wait. Unless... Yeah, let's check. What's this? No way! We found it! A student registration of Mirko Ikusawa! This is something we need! Class 78 student registry? Mukuro Kusaba?
I see.
It appears to be Mukuro Kusaba's profile. Yeah, it looks like it. It's probably the other thing Kyoko stole when she snuck into the headmaster's room along with a key. Oh! So that was the other thing! This must be the blank that Monokuma was talking about. Kyoko said a death without meaning was unappealing, and this is what she left behind. I don't have time for your sentimental indulgences. Hurry up and finish your research. Okay. Name, Mukuro Kusaba. Female. Ultimate soldier? So she's not the ultimate despair, but the ultimate soldier? A little small for her age, she has military specialist trained in every weapon type imaginable. She showed an interest in the military from childhood and soon found herself completely absorbed in it. In elementary school, she won a survival game tournament and began writing for military magazines. Just before entering middle school, while she and her family were on a vacation in Europe, she disappeared. The story of a younger Japanese girl kidnapped quickly took over Japanese media outlets. An intense international investigation turned up no information, and she was never found. However, she reappeared in Japan 3 years later, alone and completely unannounced. She revealed that she joined a mercenary group known as Fenrir for those 3 years. She insisted that she hadn't been kidnapped, that she'd received battle training in her own volition. However, she never revealed why she decided to return home when she did. Like she was called into it for some reason. Called back to here. The profile. The Ultimate Soldier. A mercenary group. This doesn't feel real. The world I grew up in. It's like a completely different dimension. Wow.
I see.
Never imagined I would hear the name Fenrir in a place like this. Huh? You recognize it?
Naturally.
The Fenrir Mercenary Corps is a collection of battle-crazed warmongers. Whoa. But they do have their uses, and they always get the job done. That's worth remembering. So, this is all part of a world totally removed from the one I live in. I have to say I'm intrigued. Every rumor I've heard about that Fenrir has already...
Found it!
Whoa! I feel like a hero is becoming a bit player, and a bit player is becoming a hero! What the fuck do you want? Ah, it's you!
What?
What have you got in your pretty hand there?
What?
Oh, you found our file? So, what if we did?
Hey, come on now.
Don't freak out on me. I'm not gonna hold it against you or anything. And in case you're wondering, I don't hold it against Kyoko either. Even though she stole it and hid it. Oh, there's no rule against stealing, is there? But who I can't forgive is Miss Ogami, who broke the rules and busted into the headmaster's room. Maybe I'll drag her corpse out here and slice it up and devour it. Those are omnivores, you know.
What?
Are rule violations really so unforgivable? You're quite adamant about those regulations of yours. Yes, I am. A proper school life is built on dedication to organization and order. Which is why the headmaster have to follow the regulations myself. Oh, so you're saying you have to follow your own rules as well?
Of course.
Absolutely. I can't have you complaining about how unfair it all is. Now can I? In fact, on the subject of fairness, would you like to know something interesting? Interesting? Where are you on to? It's about the one writing all the rules. They're actually one of the participants of this killing game. What? They are what now? I don't think I ever actually told you how many participants there were, did I? I was thinking I should probably clarify that.
Hey,
When we all first got together in the main hall way back when, there were 15 people there, right? I think the first meeting may have led to a little among all of you. A misunderstanding? Are you saying?
in other words,
That's right. There weren't actually 15 of you.
yes indeed.
The total number of students taking part in this killing game was actually 16! 16? Then...
Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
Whoa. 16 student Mukuro Kusaba. She's part of the school life. So the one making all the regulations is... Oh, he pissed.
Why?
Huh?
Did you say something? Why are you telling us this? Oh, well, because... like I told you, this killing game is desperately popular. You wouldn't believe the ratings. And since we've got so many viewers now, I wanted to make sure everyone was in the same page. Oh. I don't want to wake up to a hurricane of complaints and hate mail, you know?
Yes indeed.
Makes sense? Little sense.
Well now.
Okay, that's all I have for now. Oh, actually, I do have some revenge to get. So, I have an extra bonus for you. Revenge? really want to get back at that sneaky Miss Kirigiri. So, I can share a little secret with ya. Seriously?
Hey,
You know how she wears those stupid gloves day in, day out, all the time? Well, don't tell anyone I told you, but she wears them to cover a bunch of hideous scars that she doesn't want anyone to see. What? Kyoko has scars? Okay, now that's all you get. Monokuma's account. What a dick! Kyoko wears those gloves to cover up a bunch of scars? Wait, so on the back of her hand... tattoo! Wait, but no! Monokuma specifically said they were scars, right? And that's why Kyoko wears those gloves, to hide the scars, which means the fake nails on the corpse. Are you thinking about Kyoko again? Huh?
What?
Forget about her. What matters right now is uncovering Monokuma's trap. His trap?
Such ignorance.
God, must I've really hated you to make you so dull. Don't you remember what Monokuma just told us? He said there were 16 students, right? Which means Mukuro was a student here. Obviously, Monokuma is trying to tell us that Mukuro is the one creating the rules to the game. But why would you tell us that? And why now? He said he wanted to make their things clear so there wouldn't be any complaints later. But the mere fact that he said that proves that Mukuro is connected to this case. But Mukuro is dead. Because Kyoko has scars on her hands, so that has to be Mukuro's body. That's why Monokuma revealed the existence of a 16th student. He needs to make our investigation fair. Mukuro is related to the case?
It's certainly possible.
What if she's the one who killed Kyoko? What? No, she's not dead. You're dumb. I'm not gonna continue reading this if you're gonna accuse her.
What?
Nope.
It's all clear now.
Mukuro isn't the culprit. Huh? What makes you say that? We thought Mukuro, the ultimate despair, was the mastermind's true identity. But if that's true, Akuma's behaviors make no sense. Why would the mastermind go out of their way to reveal themselves to us? That's a good point!
So, in other words,
Mukuro has given us information that would raise questions about her and be bold, to say the least. It makes sense to assume that Mukuro isn't the culprit. So that's the trap. He wants us to suspect Mukuro and come to the wrong conclusion. That's what makes sense to me. Well then, I believe our work here is finished. Let's move. I'm sure there are other places in need of investigation. Yeah.
let's go.
Yeah, let's go check out the dojo. Bingo! Number 6. Alright, let's take a look.
I see.
Okay, do you see the locker farthest to the right?
Very strange.
That's the one that doesn't have a key in it, and at the moment. Yeah,
That's right.
let's see. Click. Yep. Let's see. Oh, arrows! Looks like they're made of titanium, which means they're quite strong despite how thin they are. Of course, without a bow, they're nothing but strong little sticks. Strong sticks. Titanium arrows. Oh, there's something else in the locker room! The wired up ball of duct tape. I wonder what this is used for. Is that a bloodstain? I think we found another clue!
I see.
If it is, that means it must surely have been related to the case. This duct tape is related to the case somehow? How could that be possibly involved? Bloody duct tape. I think that's all the clues we can find. Is something wrong?
Very strange.
It's very odd, don't you think? The locker was hiding items that were clearly related to the case. How did the key to the locker room wind up in the victim's room?
Why?
Or perhaps... Byakuya? Forget it. Come on, we need to continue on the next location. Huh? What next location?
What?
There's still something we need to look into. We need to do more research on Fenrir. Fenrir? You mean the mercenary group that Merkuro was part of? But how are we supposed to find out about that? Isn't it obvious? Where in the school would you go to do research on something? The library! The archives!
Let's go.
We only have so much time before the trial begins. Let's hurry. Alright. I believe there was a file related to Fenrir somewhere over here. Ah, here we go. Does it say anything?
I see.
Take a look at this. I have no idea what it says. What language is this? How did you make it all the way here without learning a single word of French? This is French? This is more like chicken scratch right now! I can't read that! I'm pretty sure most high schoolers can't speak French. Which is true. All of us know French. Like, I don't even know French myself. Well, whatever. I'll read it for you, but I expect you to repay your debt 100 times over. 100 times? Isn't that kind of extreme? Fenrir is an elite fighting unit based out of the Middle East. Unlike military contractors, they are a fierce group of soldiers who engage in direct combat. They claim that a single member is eloquent to an entire company of regular soldiers. Just like Fenrir, the Wolf of Ragnarok, their mere presence is enough to strike fear into any enemy. They have been involved in countless military battles and operations, most of which are highly classified. However, some time ago, they completely ceased all activity. At present, their continued existence cannot be confirmed. But there are unconfirmed reports that the key members of the group were all neutralized. Rumors are indicated they were killed to keep them from revealing the many state secrets they acquired. What? Some, however, believe there was a mounting internal tension within the group, and they simply imploded. What? Was that the reason why she decided to come back? Was that the reason?
What?
What is it? This all sounds like some kind of alternate reality. Well, it isn't. This is our reality. The only reality. These people are part of our world. Their battlefields are much different from our lives here. An unpredictable, unimaginable world. That's what makes it all so exciting. Exciting definitely isn't the word I would use. So, did anything jump out at you? This may be your last opportunity to learn about Fenrir. As you mention it, the report says something about where the name Fenrir comes from, right? That's right. It said Fenrir is the wolf of Ragnarok. Speaking of which, would you like to know something interesting related to that? To show that they're a member of the team, each soldier joins the squad would get a tattoo representing Fenrir somewhere on their body. What? Get a tattoo of Fenrir? Could that mean? Bingo! Updated! She was a part of the Fenrir group, and the tattoo on the hand proves it. And since there's a tattoo on the hand, that is Ruko Ikasaba's body, not Kyoko's. Boom! We found it.
Time is utterly silent, and yet it constantly assaults us. Organisms, the earth, natural phenomena. It damages us little by little until the end. You should really think about that. Anyway, it's time to begin the class trial. So, please meet up in the usual spot. See you later.
Then the time has come. All we can do now is try to uncover the truth during the class trial.
That's right.
It would seem that way. Let's go. I just hope we find Kyoko before this. Oh dear. Well, let's just get in the elevator and then save it for the next episode. Whoa, Byakuya and Makoto showed up together. Where the heck have you two been? You just disappeared without a word. We were investigating, of course. How could you not figure that out by this point? I was ranked high enough power for you guys to go off together. Just the two of you. What? Are you jealous?
Hey.
Or are you making up some kind of creepy fantasy of yourself?
What?
Stop talking and brace yourselves. He'll be here in any second. Any second. He could show up at any time. And I imagined what was about to happen. I immediately tensed up and prepared myself. But we stood there for 5 full minutes, waiting for something to happen. But then 5 minutes became 10.
Why?
What's going on here? Why hasn't Makoto shown up yet?
Could it be?
Maybe he died again? What should we do? Should we keep waiting here, or... Alright! Jesus! Okay, he needs to stop doing that. That is getting very annoying, dude. Did I scare you?
Come on.
I demand an explanation. Why did you waste my time and make me wait like that? What? I made you wait? You got all backwards. You're the ones making me wait. Oh?
In other words,
I'm waiting for everyone to arrive. We can't start till everyone's here. Now can we? What are you talking about? Everyone is here. We've all been waiting for you. Sorry, but you're wrong. I've been waiting for 10 minutes now, so it's okay if I punish the one making us all wait, right? If we all agree it's a violation, I'll arrange a punishment right now. If it's me you're waiting for, I'm here.
Hey,
I'm here, and no rule's been broken.
We've been worried about you!
Kyoko! Kyoko, you're alive?
Oh, that's a ghost!
Stop talking. If you want to fight, do at the class trial. We need to save some fun for later, right?
What?
But Is it okay that there's no particular penalty for being late?
Is that right?
I made it here just fine. What regulation did I violate? Am I wrong? You're so selfish. Spoiled. Alright, there's no penalty officially, but I bet you'll be sorry later. No, I'll make sure you're sorry later. Anyway, let's put your butts into the elevator. I'll be just one step ahead of ya. No, Kuma was gone. We all rushed up to Kyoko. Kyoko! So, you really didn't die? Yeah, she did.
Indeed.
Of course I didn't die. Thank God. I am so glad you're okay. Perhaps, but not. That's not necessarily a good thing for us. Huh?
He's right. Now we gotta deal with the ghost.
I told you to stop talking.
Yeah, kick him in the balls real quick so that way he can shut up. He's a dumbass. Just shut him up.
Let's go.
Come on. Let's just go. Whatever we need to discuss, we can do it during the trial. Bianca stepped into the elevator. Well,
But...
I'm not gonna go into the elevator yet. Because I know we're going into a class trial then. So I'll just save right there. We have uncovered a lot of stuff. We learned more about Mukuro Kasaba. We learned about the body. We've learned that there was an actual bomb that actually did belong to the Monokuma doll. And then there's a missing chicken. There's a wet tarp. And so many other things. So I hope these all help us in this upcoming trial. Thank you everybody so much for joining in on this episode, and I will see you in the next one. And as always, keep the light burning strong. Bye!